Hey guys, my mom's gonna talk right now, but first, when you eat chocolate, first you have to brush your teeth.
Okay, bye. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing well. Okay, so today I am gonna get a little personal with you guys. I'm gonna get a little bit real. If you follow my Instagram, you know that I have been on some like weight loss journey, and I know a lot of you guys have questions about what I've been doing. I mean, I feel like I've been covering them a lot for the most part, but I'm just gonna make this one more video. Like I said, like when you lose weight, it's only half physical and the other half is mental, you know. It's a very emotional journey you go on, and especially not only during your journey, but what happened for you to get to that point of this is it, I've had enough, I need to change my lifestyle. So I'm going to be covering that a little bit. I'm going to be getting very personal. I'm really nervous to tell you guys things. A lot of this my family doesn't even know, and I am so close to my family, you guys. Like, my cousins are my sisters and my brothers. Like, really, that's how it is in my family. We're very close. We are each other's ride or die. You know, like one person goes through one thing, we're all gonna go through it with them. So this is something I really kept to myself. Not even Oscar really knows. Nobody really knew what I was going through, but I'm past that, and I am so proud of myself. And I think it's really hard to be proud of yourself for something, but I'm gonna tell you guys what I went through, because I know I'm not the only one. Like, I know for a fact I'm not the only one who went through all of this or who felt a certain way. So I'm just here to tell you guys that you are not alone. You are not the only one going through it, and you can get past it. So yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about today. I'm gonna tell you guys step by step what happened. Not really what happened, but just how things, like, it wasn't one specific thing that happened. It was a lifestyle I was living that got me to a point where I lost all hope, if that makes sense. Like, you don't know you're going in that direction until you're there, and you wake up in the morning and you're just disgusted with yourself. Or you see pictures of you from a couple months ago and you're like, why don't I look like that? Or what happened to me, you know? And so yeah, I mean, I know a lot of you are just like, just tell me what you did already. But I feel like it's a process. It's something you need to know. It's not just that, oh, you're gonna go to the gym every day and you're gonna do this and you're gonna eat that. Because it's not just that. Because if it was just that, everybody would be doing just that. I'm gonna go to the part that's really hard, and I'm not talking about the gym, and I'm not talking about the diet. I'm talking about mentally, spiritually, and just emotionally, the things you're gonna go through to get to this point, you know, or from the point of the beginning, pretty much. That's where we're gonna start, the point of the beginning, because I feel like a lot of people who lose weight, they'll just tell you, I'm really happy now. I'm happy, I'm confident, I feel good, I feel sexy, like I'm ready to conquer the world. But a lot of them don't tell you how you're gonna feel and what you're gonna go through from A to B. Okay, so I don't even know where to start. Like, I think, okay, so after I had Nathan, I mean, of course you have the baby weight, and then like, I lost the weight, and then I just gained it all back, and then some. Should have went over this before I even started talking. I should have made like an outline. I learned nothing from college. So for the past couple years, I would say since like 2015, I fell into a lifestyle and that I was so comfortable in. And you know what's weird? It's that like through all these years, I've been going to the gym. I would always be like, why am I losing weight? Like, I'm going to the gym, but I mean, I wasn't eating the best, but I'm like, I'm going to the gym, this and this and that. Like, I would make so many excuses for myself. And then before I knew it, I just felt like my life was falling apart. Okay, so let's get to it. The tea, which you young people say these days. Okay, we're gonna take it back to 2015. I think that's where it kind of started. I just fell into a lifestyle where I was comfortable. So I lived that type of lifestyle until about like 2 months ago, really. I mean, I still went to the gym. I've had a gym membership since like me and Oscar got together, you know. So I was like, oh, it's okay, I can eat this or I can eat that because I'm going to the gym and this and that. And I tell myself like, how come I'm not losing weight? Like, I'm going to the gym. I go to the gym often. Like, why am I losing weight? Or, you know, I would make like a lot of excuses for myself. But I think the thing with the gym is you could have a gym membership and not lose weight. Doing anything you put your mind to is just that, mental. you know? So if you're not mentally ready to do something, it's not gonna happen. And I kind of learned that the hard way. So backtracking to 2015. The short story is Oscar and I broke up for a while, for a couple months, and then we got back together. And when we got back together, I just knew this was it. This is the person I want to be with for the rest of my life. He thought the same thing, you know, and we're like, okay, we're gonna make it work. We're gonna be a family. We're not gonna break up no more. And I think that kind of has something to do with it, because I felt so comfortable. You know, like when you're in a relationship for a long time, you get comfortable, you stop getting dressed, you go out to eat, you kind of lose your pizzazz, you know? So I think that's kind of like where it started, because I'm like, okay, well, we're gonna be together forever. You love me for who I am, you know what I do, you know how I eat, you know how I am, how I look, whatever. So yeah, like I said, I fell into a certain type of lifestyle. I kind of like slowly stopped taking care of myself. By the end of it, I was like not doing my hair. I couldn't remember the last time I put makeup on. This is kind of like where it gets very personal for me. Like I said, I'll open up to people. I don't have a problem telling people how I feel. I have a problem not knowing how I feel or why I feel a certain type of way. This past year was really hard for me, and it just slapped me like a freaking ton of bricks. I was just like, this is how much I weighed the day I had Nathan. Like the day I gave birth to Nathan, this is how much I weighed. Like, I don't eat that much to be weighing this much. Like, I was so mad. I was mad at myself. I was just like kind of looking for an excuse on why I felt like that, you know? And I broke down. I cried and cried and cried and cried. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna feel this way no more. This is it. I'm done. Like, I'm done. But I lived like that for another 2 years. I lived at that weight or around that weight for another 2 years. Like, how does that happen? You know, that's what I'm telling myself. Like, how does this happen? How do I let myself get to this point? How did I get to this point to where I've lost all hope? I felt like I'm never gonna go down. I'm never gonna weigh what I weighed, or I'm never gonna look, or I'm never gonna feel how I felt back then. You just give up on yourself, and that's exactly what I did. I gave up on myself. So like I said, I wasn't ready mentally. I still went to the gym, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go to the gym. But I wasn't ready mentally, so nothing happened, nothing changed. Like I said, I know you guys just tell me what you did to lose the weight. How did you lose the weight so fast? Or how did you do that? Like, just tell me what you did, because you know what? We're all looking for a quick fix, and that's what I'm telling you guys. It's not gonna happen overnight. As much as you want it to happen overnight, it's not. So that's the first thing you need to get into your head. It's not gonna happen overnight. You're not gonna see results the first 2 days. Even though you already feel great, you're like, I feel great and I feel skinny, because you're gonna feel like that, and you're gonna feel so good about yourself, but you're not gonna see it yet. And then two, don't just rely on a scale. I do not rely on a scale. I take pictures, I measure myself. Everybody loses weight differently. My face is still chubby, my arms are still big, but my waist is going down and my butt is going down. I'm losing my butt, guys. But that's what squats are for. Anyways, yeah, so I measure myself, everything. I measure everything, because sometimes that's just how everybody loses weight differently. Everybody like loses weight. I know a lot of people who, they're like a little ice cream cone. They melt from the top to the bottom. You know, I don't melt that way. So yeah, going back to it, this last year was really hard for me. I felt sad all the time, and this is part of the reason why we did stop filming for the Miranda house, because I was just so unhappy with myself. I hated the way I looked on camera. No angles were a good angle, and I hated that I felt like that, because I loved vlogging. I loved having these little home movies, you know, of all of our family experiences, and we went here, we went there, we did this and we did that, and I just completely shut down. You know, I literally fell into a depression because I was so unhappy with myself. So unhappy with myself. And at first I'm like, oh, I'm just sad. Like, I don't know why I'm sad, but hey, that's just, sometimes you just wake up and you're sad. And then you wake up another day and the next day and the next day and you're still sad. Well, why am I sad? Like, I would get so mad at myself. So mad at myself. And I would tell my cousin, like, I'm so mad at myself because I'm so depressed. And I don't know why I'm depressed. I have no reason to be depressed. I went from this happy, fun, like, let's go do this, let's go experience this, let's go try this, to a, I don't want to do nothing. You can go. You take Nathan, babe. Baby, you can just take Nathan. I'm gonna stay home. I just don't feel good. I don't feel like going anywhere. No, Nathan, it's fine. Like, you can go play. I'll play with you later. That's who I turned into. In the back of my mind, I'm like, Marissa, girl, why are you depressed? You are living the freaking life. You are living the life you and Oscar always dreamed of living. You have a great boyfriend, an amazing son, an amazing family, a big house, nice cars, you're walking red carpets, you're going to premieres, you're eating at 5-star restaurants, you're going on vacation. Why are you depressed? You have no reason to be depressed. And I beat myself up about it because that's just how I felt. And I knew I shouldn't feel that way, you know what I mean? But I felt like that because I was so unhappy with myself. I didn't love myself enough to let myself be happy. And I knew I was gonna cry because it's one thing to think it, it's another thing to say it out loud. I didn't think I deserved to be happy because I was depressed, if that makes sense. And I had no reason to be depressed. So why should I be happy? If, like, for me, I felt like I was taking my life for granted, if that makes sense, you know? So I'm like, you can't be happy because you feel depressed all the time. So it was like a very, like, conflict I was having with myself. Like, you're depressed for no reason, so you cannot be happy because you're taking your life for granted, you know? And then my cousin, you know, she's like my sister. She went through this whole experience with getting a new kidney, you know? And she got a new kidney and she had a second chance at life, you know? And I'm like, why do you feel like there are people really going through it, Marissa? Like, don't feel that way, you know? And it kind of was like a to me, but still I could not dig myself out of this hole I dug myself into for so many years. And the problem was, I didn't know I was digging that hole until I got so deep into it. And another thing with letting myself go is that my health took a turn for the worse. You know, like, all of a sudden, like, I went from this healthy 21-year-old to, like, having all of these health issues with me, to where I couldn't even get out of bed sometimes. It's hard for me to walk up my stairs. It's hard for me to do anything kind of physical. So then it made it even harder for me to go to the gym because I was literally in tears crying because I was in so much pain. And I'm like, this is it. This is it. I'm never gonna be able to lift weights, and I'm never gonna be able to run. I'm never gonna be able to do this or do that because I'm in so much pain and there's nothing I can do. And I'm in so much pain. I'm not sleeping through the night, and you know, I don't sleep all night, but then I'll sleep all day. And it just took over my life. I would tell her, I don't want to film anymore. I don't want to be in your skits anymore. I don't want you to post about me. Like, I don't want to do nothing. Like, I didn't want to be in front of a camera. I didn't want to do nothing. And then that also, like, what fell into, like, the depression, you know? I gave up on myself. Like, okay, well, that's it. I mean, whatever. It started messing with my mind. It started messing with my relationship. It started messing with me as a mom. I used to, like, me and Oscar used to do all kinds of fun things and do this, and then I stopped. I didn't want to do anything no more. I didn't want to go nowhere. I didn't want people to really see me. You know, people stop and take pictures with him, of course, you know? And I didn't want them to be like, that's his girlfriend. Like, that's Marissa. Like, he could do way better. And then, like, the insecurities started coming out. What he films with all these beautiful women and all these, like, you know, he's in this industry. And then I started questioning us. Like, why does he want to be with me? Like, he could be with anybody else. Like, why does he want to be with me? Like, somebody who completely let themselves go, somebody who's depressed, somebody who's always in pain, somebody who never wants to get out of bed. Why does he want to be with me? if you guys seen Trolls, I always use this as an example. If you guys seen Trolls, you know the part where Poppy, you know, Poppy, she's a troll. Beautiful Pink was a part where she just turns gray. She just gives up. I literally felt that. I felt myself turn gray. And I just stayed like that for a while. I think that the point for me to get myself together was when I was laying in bed and Nathan came to bed. Nathan came to bed next to me and he said, Mom, like, let's go to the park. And I was like, you know, I was in a mood and I was just like, no, it's okay, like, we'll go later. And he's like, oh. And like, I swear to God, Nathan's such a sweetheart. He's such a sweetheart. And he put his hand on my cheek and he's like, sorry. But he was like, I know you're always sad and it's okay. We'll go to the park tomorrow when you feel better. Just go to sleep. And so for me, he told me that, like, he's only 5. Like, how does he, like, he knows, like, I'm affecting him. Like, he told me, I know you're always sad. Like, he understood, you know. Like, a light just went off. And I was just like, okay, Marissa, you need to get yourself together. Like, I literally went to the mirror and, like, cussed myself out. Like, you need to get your shit together. And, you know, you need to, like, I was, like, literally yelling at myself. Like, you're so selfish for feeling this way and putting yourself in this hole. And you just need to be a mom and be strong and get yourself out of this hole for your son and for yourself. And that's what I did. I guess you could say that was my breaking point, you know? So I got my ass out of bed. I stopped digging that hole deeper and I used the dirt to build myself up. I know this video was kind of weird, kind of out of left field. I really didn't even plan to film this video. I just felt like it was something I needed to say. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of it for tonight. And if you guys have any questions or you guys feel a certain type of way or whatever, you guys could always talk to me. Don't be intimidated by me. I'm not a mean person. I'm not gonna be like, girl, who are you? Like, why are you talking to me? Like, don't even talk to me. No, I'm not like that. I promise you guys, I'm not like that. Comment down below if you're really ready to take your life back, because you know what? This world needs more confident women. It does, because I'm not even gonna get into all of that. But yeah, you guys already know. Comment down below what your favorite part of this video is. Probably me ugly crying. I can't believe I cried. But you know what? It was like real. And I'm telling you guys, I sit down here and I really don't know what the hell's gonna happen. Comment down below, like, subscribe, and you know what? I was thinking about doing post notification shout outs. That's such a long word. Turn on your post notifications. Tell me what you guys think. Like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. I really need to come out with the outro. Whatevs. Bye.